We see this conversation over and over again today about feminine and masculine energies. I don't call it men and women because it's not what this is about. It's as though there's an assumption that says that men have pure masculine energy, women have pure feminine energy. When I say men and woman, it sort of suggests that men should be men, women should be women. But it's bullshit. It's completely ignorant of the way our reality is made up. The world functions with certain laws, and in order for it to function in the duality that it is, we need it needs to be there needs to be opposites. Night and day, right and wrong, yes and no, up and down, feminine and masculine. It is an energy that has different qualities. But in order for a human being to exist, both of these energies need to exist inside the person. Whether it's repressed or not, it's there. We've all met people who express either energy in a very, very big way, and that the other side of the energy is repressed. These people are generally difficult to get along with because men who can be hyper masculine don't have feminine qualities that allow them to be more receptive. Women who don't have masculine qualities, they can be too receptive, right? Unable to make a decision. For me, these two energies just represent ego, the way the ego is driven, the energy, the different ways the ego can be generated into the reality. The feminine is more receptive, like I said, is more creative, is more open, relaxed, is more loving, patient, caring. This energy exists in both men and women. The masculine is problem solving, constructive, protective. It's movement towards creating a better reality. It isn't as patient because it needs to move outwards. It needs to protect, to defend, to create, to bring forth into the world creations in order to make reality better. This exists in both men and women. It's very sad to see all these conversations and people hating other people for the way that they express their energy. Some men express more feminine energy, and they can be hated for it. But the only reason you would hate someone for that is if you've repressed the same energy in yourself. If you feel strong emotions towards someone who is a man and is expressing very strong feminine energy, it means you've repressed your own feminine energy. That there's something inside you that needs to be expressed and you can't. You're scared of it and it vibrates underneath the surface. This person just triggers that and you hate them for it. Who cares if someone wants to express a different energy? It doesn't matter to us. But it matters to so many people. And this is, for me, suggests the health status of the world in general. The way we are repressed and ignorant of how our own repressions are what create the reality, and that we blame others for them. Men, women, trans, whatever, it's all the same. We all blame each other for the way we feel. The one law that we can't get away from is that these are the only two energies that exist in terms of the ego. Feminine and masculine. It's even beyond the ego in terms of sexuality, animalistic instincts. feminine and masculine. Let's just let it be. And if we are triggered by anyone who's expressing something, that we need to know that it's only us. Somewhere inside us we have repressed this aspect of ourselves, and it needs to be uncovered and felt. If there are times when I need to express my feminine energy more, when I'm talking to a friend and they are in pain, then I become more receptive. I become more understanding, more peaceful, more open, more caring. But if I'm at work, then I need to switch that off. And I need to create, produce. I need to fight. I need to be constructive and solve problems, and turn off the more emotional aspect of myself. This is happening in waves constantly, all day, every week, month, year, up and down. The more effectively that we can use both sides of our characters, the more effective human beings we can be. And I think this discussion about what's right and wrong when it's assigned to each gender suggests to me that we have a lot of work to do on ourselves. Thanks, guys.